I shouldn't be watching this every time I feel the pain. You told me it wasn't over.
Hey guys, so today's just going to be more so of a talking video and not more of a gameplay video. So it'll just be like random gameplay in the background as I'm just talking. But the topic of today's video is the current state of Lili. Does she need buffs? Does she need nerfs? What changes would I like to see? Whatever. So I'm going to start off with like talking about her heat. We're going to start with that. We're going to try to compartmentalize, I guess. So her heat in this game, obviously everybody knows her Feisty Rabbit mix-up. It's pretty good, pretty decent. I think it's really good. I don't think that needs to be changed. That is the way it is. It really is her only mix-up opportunity, so I don't think they really have any grounds if they were to like change it or nerf it. It would make sense for them to nerf this because Tekken 8 is all about literal mix-ups. That's kind of like the name of the game. Like mix-up 8, that's literally all you're doing is mixing people up. So honestly, the Feisty Rabbit mix-up makes sense. It fits into the game, and it literally is her only mix-up. That's scary. So that's perfectly fine. Next, her heat engagers. So she has pretty decent heat engagers. 3-1, that's a very good heat engager. 3+4, the only gripe I have about this move is that it has I guess I have two gripes. One, it has too high of a hitbox, so it doesn't have a low hitbox. And two it's a little slow. I-23 is a little slow. It has fantastic range though, I will give it that. Like, that is going to hit Yoshimitsu spinning evade input every time. Like, it's going to hit it without a doubt. Like, really good range. So I will give it that. Nuglat 2-1, also a good heat engager. Okay, back to 1-4. I use that probably the most because I like to mash whenever I'm hit back turn. So I'm definitely using that. It's very good. And Feisty Rabbit 2, again, pretty decent heat engager. So if you notice anything about her heat engagers, they're all multiple hit heat engagers and not a single hit, which can be a little bit, well, the only one that's a single hit is a Feisty Rabbit 2, but like I said, it takes time to do Feisty Rabbit 2. And so not having a single hit heat engager can sometimes like make comboing a little bit difficult if you have done a lot of hits in the combo. But it's at the end of the world. You just have to adjust your combo beforehand. You just can't do too many hits before landing said heat engager. But overall, her heat engagers are pretty decent, to be honest. Her rage art range is really good. And then talking about her previous nerfs, her down 3 nerf. I hate that they nerfed the damage of down 3. They buffed it for a reason in Tekken 7 and they nerfed it. So that's not really cute, fun, and fresh. No. So now only does 14 damage to the 17. I hate that. 1-1 B -6 now to the -4. Honestly, that's pretty fine. Like, that's decent. That was actually a decent nerf, honestly. So I'm not upset with that. That can stay. I don't think that needs to be changed. Like, I think the down 3 nerf needs to be changed. I think that needs to go back to what it was. But that's just me. And her current tools. Oh yeah, and then QCF 3 nerf. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. So that needs to be safe. Like, they nerfed its hit property on a down opponent, sure, fine, nerf it. But I don't think it should be unsafe. I think it should still be -9, since I nerfed the flip over animation, personally. So if they change that back to safe, and leave it, you know, not doing its old flip over, I'd be like, fine, cute, fun and fresh, right? I forgot what I was gonna say after that. But her current, her poking is, I think, is really good. You know, down 3, like I said, is literally your main low because it's unseeable. So it's your main low poke. Granted, it doesn't high crush, so you can get back 1 by a Steve player. And then your other low poking tool, you know, you have down 1, 2. Again, that's your next low poke. That does more damage to down 3 now. So you're gonna use that for the high crush and also it's plus 3 on hit. You can go into back turn. Yeah, you have 4. Technically that is reactable, technically, but it's like her most damaging low. And it's super good. They made you plus 10 if you go into back turn. Like, they tried to buff the hell out of that move for good reason. Because again, it is reactable by some people, so they're like, let's buff the frames. Okay, so love that, absolutely love that, plus 10. Let's see, 4-3 in this game, her homing mid. Again, they changed that from a counter hit launch to a counter hit knockdown. Honestly, it's fine, you know, with that little nerf from Tekken 7, it's fine. Because it still does a counter hit knockdown. So it can wall splat, you know, from a certain distance as well. A very high wall splat at that. Down forward 4-4 is a counter hit confirmable string I like to throw out, so that is very good. So she has several tools that are very good that I think more people should use. But yeah, I don't ever see lower level Lili players use down forward 4-4, like, at all. I like a counter hit fishing. Granted, they probably can't counter hit confirm anyway, so that's probably why they're not doing it. But down forward 4-4 is a very good tool. You guys should definitely master the counter hit confirm. It's very good. Let's see, back 1. Yeah, back 1, going into do glide, canceling it. That's actually a decent pressure tool, even though technically just back 1 forward into do glide cancel is neutral on block. But it's still useful because, like I said, you have to follow up. So if they try to sidestep or press a button, they get hit. And then also, like I said, you're just neutral on block anyway, so it's like you're not, you know, unsafe or whatever. And also, you can do whatever moves in do glide if you want, you know, to go under a jab. Like I said, most people jab back 1 because that's just what they do. I don't know. Beats me. I don't know why they do that. Up back 1 is literally useless in this game. There's literally no reason to use it unless it's like a misinput. Like, it's literally her. I think it's like really her only useless move in this game, to be honest. Like, it's just there because it used to be a counter hit launcher in Tekken 7. Now it's no longer, and it just knocks down, but it's still very useless. That's just me. Whatever. Forward 2. Like, I like the move, but I think they should buff the range, personally. So that should be changed. They should buff the range, because you want to use it with punish, but it's like the range is like lackluster. You know, I made a video about it, but like, girl, I kept trying to use it after the video, and it's like, it's just not living up to what I needed to. It's just very, it's not cute. I'm gonna be honest. Full clutch down forward 1. So they've been like changing this move throughout the games. You know, like in Tekken 5 DR, it used to be a whole launcher. Granted, it was -12, but it used to be a whole launcher from crouch. You know, that was your, you know, launcher. Although you had a hop kick, but whatever. But full clutch down forward 1 was a launcher in Tekken 5 DR. Tekken 6, they changed that. Yeah, I think you just got a free guaranteed hit when the opponent was at the wall. I don't know if it was split. I'd have to go back and relook at my video that I made about Lili's evolution throughout the games. But I'm pretty sure you just got a guaranteed follow-up in Tekken 6. Same thing. And yeah, same thing in Tag 2. You just got a guaranteed little down 3 if and only if your opponent's back was against the wall. Same thing in Tekken 7. Yeah, so you hit, like, literally your opponent's back had to be at the wall for you to get something. But I think in Tekken 7, I think it, actually, I think it wall splat. I think. I can't remember. But I know they changed it. They did buff it in Tekken 7. And I forgot what they buffed it to. But, like, now we have what we have today with the focus down for the ones where it's a counter hit, knockdown, where you don't need to be against the wall to get your guaranteed follow-up. So that's lovely, and it's still safe on block. Like I said, it used to be -12 in Tekken 5 DR, but it was a whole launcher, now it's -9, and just a little counter hit follow-up. It's very good, very cute, very fun, very fresh, personally. Also, I love having a throw out of Douglide now, because all 1+2 throw inputs are up for 1+2. You have access to a throw that we didn't have access to beforehand, so it's very good. Now, the only nerf that I think Lili needs right now is side step 4, because side step 4 does not need to be counter hit launcher. I don't know why she has that. If she has forward 4, you know, like, it's overkill to me. So I think they should nerf side step 4 and just make it do a counter hit follow up to let us get back turn 1-4 or back turn 1-2 instead of a whole counter hit launcher. Because there's literally 2 counter hit launchers that do the exact same thing. Usually characters don't have that. Like 2 counter hit launchers that do the exact same launcher, you know, like it's very weird. So I think nerf it to only give you +10 on counter hit so you can get your guaranteed back turn 1-4, back turn 1-2. I say +10 instead of +8 because you never know. Maybe at you know, max distance, you know, your back turn 1-4 may not connect at the 8th frame, so just give you extra 2 frames of leeway. So I think +10 on counter hit just for the guaranteed, you know, heat engager or follow up, whatever, would be a great nerf personally, because I think it's too overkill for it to be a counter hit launcher. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, I kind of like having a back turn power crushing too now. I like, at first when Tekken 8 released, I hated it. I liked having a back turn counter hit launcher that was safe on block, but now I'm like, I gotten used to the power crush, so I like it now. Cause I used to hate it. I really used to hate it, but now I like it. They made back turn down 3+4 faster, but it is still kind of reactable. They made it I-20. And I-20 is literally just 1 frame slower than her down 3. But I feel like people still react to it, so maybe if they made it like another frame faster, I think it would be unreactable. That'd be cute. So that'll be like a health sweep that you don't need heat for. That'll actually not be too bad. It'll only be bad going against like a laggy Lili. Oh my god, these laggy Lilies, girl. A laggy Lili who would spam. But other than that, let's see. Yeah, so her Douglide moves. She doesn't have a low from Douglide, so honestly, I feel like they could give her a low. I don't know what they would do, but I feel like it doesn't have to be like too damaging or whatever, but like give her a low to make it like, you know, scary to duck. Because the only reason why people duck when you're in Douglide is if they think you're gonna do the highs. And it's like, okay, well, it's kind of ass. So you launch for it. So like, give me a low that's not launch punishable. And there we have it, you know? Because as of right now, to mix it up with like a mid, you either have to do while setting 4, or you have to hit confirm the Douglide 2-1, you know, which is possible. Like I do hit confirm it sometimes. Like it is an attainable skill to have to hit confirm. She does have hit confirms in this game, so. Well, she always had hit confirms, but like she has hit confirms in this game, so. But yeah, first ever mix up, like I said, is pretty decent. There's no reason to talk about that. Pretty nice. I do like, if you hold the fights you have, but you do get a little bit of heat back, so that's a pretty decent mechanic. Her throws, they're there. Personally, I feel like she should have another. I think throws should be changed in general to where it shouldn't matter if it's a generic throw, you should have to input the correct throw rate. personally, I think like if you do a generic one throw, it should only be broken with the one input. If you do a generic two throw, it should only be broken with the two input. I still think it should be that. Yeah, still, you know, we're still gonna have like a lot of time to break the throw, but I feel like it should be the correct input personally. So that way, characters who don't have a throw mix up can benefit, but it's just me. And I think her parry should get back, you know, recoverable health on like successful hit. I really do. And I think the same thing with her, like, her wall throw. I feel like it should get back like something. It should either get back health, like a little bit of health, or like heat. Like I feel like the wall throw should give her something to make it useful. Cause now it's only used like honestly just like as like a, not really a flex, but like just like a cute little round ender. When you know it's gonna kill. Other than that, you don't use it. So I feel like it should give her something, whether that's heat meter or a little bit of recoverable health, something to make it useful. Because right now it's useless. But it looks cute. That's Lucia's only use, it looks cute. Oh, one last thing before I need to talk about. Her strong aerial spin move in this game, absolutely garbage. Okay, garbage. It's probably like the worst in the game because it takes the most time. It's literally the slowest, and it's the hardest to combo after. It's the hardest to set up. Like it takes execution to set up, like execution to hit it, and then the hardest to combo after because she doesn't have enough time to like dash as much as you want her to, as like any other character. So they need to like buff that or change it to like a faster move for her strong aerial spin. Like either make it require you only need to do one spin for 4-foot 1+2, or make it where 4-foot 1+2 is faster, or I'm adding a bunch of or make it where you have a lot more time to combo after because it's absolutely ass to try to combo after. So I propose all three of those buffs for that one move because, or like I said, just making a whole nother move have a strong aerial spin. Because they've done that with like, as you're saying that in Victor, they just added strong aerial spin to random moves just because. So they can do the same with Lili, like give her, I don't know what they would change to make it a strong aerial spin, but they could do that. Shit, I don't know, they could make, I'm going through the move list now, I kind of don't know what they would make a strong aerial spin. Shit, they could make, no, well, they could possibly make 3+4 strong aerial spin. They possibly could. Because that's like, would be the only move that would make sense animation-wise. 4-3 could be strong aerial spin. I don't know. It's also like a spinny move. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the current state of Lili. So you really, her only nerf that I think that she really needs is side step 4 to be nerfed. And like buffs, like I said, QCF3 nerf, change that, or at least make it where it's safe on block. Leave, I don't care if they leave the ground hitting nerf, whatever. Down 3, I think it should go back to 17 damage instead of 14. Oh yeah, her heat smash is kind of trash from front facing is really shit. I totally forgot about that because I just rarely ever use it, but her heat smash from front facing is absolute shit. Her backturn heat smash is very good because that shit is basically homing as well, and it's a low. So, other than that, but yeah. But like buffs, like I said, 4-foot 1+2, I think they should buff that. They really should. And like I said, buff her wall throw and buff her parry. I make it give her something. And yeah, I think that's it. Like she's in a really good spot right now. Yeah, Fight Shove mix up is really good. And she's in a really decent spot right now. So yeah.
You're yelling out, we ain't selling out.
I keep dragging her so she bald a bit.
I got bars, but we ain't belling out.
And I want the green, so I all of it.
I told Tay, bring it by billing out.
And I get the box with no shoes in it.
Baby, yelling, yelling, yelling out.
It ain't over with me and Bobby, bitch.